So the last example that I want to share with you is the focus on the seniors. And this one is designed to be more of a social norming piece, with the idea of maybe you want to have a positive newsletter that you want to share in your school or with your community members, with parents. So the medium here again is some sort of printed newsletter or presentation. And the goal here is to look back on the path that seniors have taken over the last 4 years. So we're comparing 8th grade, 10th grade, and 12th grade data in this document. This is also in a PowerPoint template. So we want to keep this fun and light, not a lot of heavy text, not a huge focus on data. Ideally, you would have photographs of your school and community youth. You've got at the top, sort of, again, your summary of what's going on with these youth. And I'm sorry for we had to upload this in PDF, so the format of this is just a little bit off here with this quote in the middle. But essentially, you have a friendly photograph, you have a brief summary of the data, a quote from one of your school members, and then a bar graph of the data. So this is a nice representation of information that should appeal to a variety of audiences. It's easy to interpret, and it's sort of friendly. So you sort of cover a couple of different areas here. The first one was school and community, next is family and beliefs, and then lastly, academics. And I think that this could be used in the context of other pieces of data that could be shared from the school and from the larger community. It doesn't all have to be from PAYS, but PAYS definitely provides a lot of valuable information for this positive norming. So in summary, we just want to emphasize that when you're communicating your data, definitely be concise. The more concise you are, the better you're conveying that you understand your data and the issues and strengths that you and your community and school are dealing with. In relation to that, you need to know your audience. You don't want to throw a book of data at people who are interested in a couple of summary pieces. To the best that you can, use visually appealing tables and pictures and graphs. Again, avoid clutter. Avoid redundant information, and to the extent that somebody can get it in a photograph or a graph, go for that route. In that same vein, easily understood data. So, and then finally, if you want to make messages that are meaningful to your stakeholders, you don't want to assume that just because you provide a percentage that the message you're trying to convey gets across. So make sure that you really work on developing a message in addition to incorporating that data. And lastly, you want to do the best that you can to create a reasonable emotional connection through photos or, like in the newsletter template, quotes and that kind of thing.